I just want to get this off my chest real quick. I was recently on the Dear Future Wifey podcast. Shout out to my brother for having me. It was a beautiful conversation, and shout out to you if you've seen it. There's a clip going around how I spoke on watching my dad play every role in our household so he could take something off of my mother's plate. He cooked, clean, he folded clothes, he would go to work. Whatever it was, my dad did it, and he defined what it meant to be a man to me. I would do the exact same for mine. But I'm seeing too many men in the motherfucking comment section talking about what I look like cooking, cleaning, and folding clothes. That's her job. You look like a man who signed up to love a woman, but you also look like a man who does not understand how large of a role a woman plays in a household. You look like a man who does not understand when his woman is overwhelmed. Niggas in the comment section saying my dad ain't cooked and cleaned in over 40 years. How do you think your mama feel about that? When you first moved out your parents' house, if you moved out your parents' house, who cooked and cleaned in your household? Tell me that. All I'm saying is, ladies, be very mindful of the way a man was raised, because toxic masculinity has become a
My husband passed away from the injuries that he sustained from the beatings of.
A lot of those African men want boy child. That a lot of time they would not even stay around to raise, to teach, to empower, to break generational traumas, to teach wholesome mindset, to educate, to elevate, to teach them skill set, mindset changes that's necessary to do life differently, to teach them by emulating behaviors towards their mom that teaches them how to treat women in their future. A lot of these men that insist on being respected, insist on having boy children, only for them to abandon them, only for them to neglect them emotionally, not connect with them at the emotional level, only for them to sometimes even punish them, sometimes for them to mistreat them because they didn't get the kind of care from their mothers that these boys maybe might be getting for their mothers, that kind of protection that they might be getting for their mothers, and that kind of triggers some type of hate within them. This video partly is to shine light on this phenomenon in African culture, that a lot of men want male children, but when they get the male children, they're not really ready to teach, to support, to empower, to motivate. They rather run off to side pieces, to another woman, to do things really that doesn't elevate the male child. We, the women on this street, are the ones advocating for the male child, for our men, for us to have that men reasonably within our household, to raise our children, to advocate for partnership, for financial support, for skill, for time. Not just to abandon them and run off to be with somebody else, or to create a bunch of broken homes for the sake of producing a male child, only to perpetuate generational traumas over and over again. But anyway, I'm glad this woman is doing amazing. And most of us, even despite all the traumas that these men will put us through, we are resilient at the core, and will put resilient at the core to our children. And we don't do this alone. We do this in community, and we do this with God. We do this with higher powers that is beyond us and beyond our understanding, as we do this work to push the work forward. Okay, bye.